Well,
working on that now.
well, let's put it this way. Not the young blacks, all blacks. Yeah. Now let me tell you what's happening. They say those who want to be saved will be saved. Our people are hard-headed. They're hard-headed. And there ain't no time to be hard-headed in the last time when you about to get out this mess. Our people love that white man to death. We laugh at that doggone Muslim on that corner selling that bean pie and that newspaper and all this type of stuff. But they getting their stuff together. They don't mess with these doggone crackers out here. But us, everybody. You got this Coretta Scott King leading thousands of people a month. And she just came in from California. Sister, she's 20 years old. And she was sitting there and we had the march, but she's going to Clark now. She's like, well, dang, now, you talking all this UFOs and all this genetic and all this stuff. It's almost like it's futile, these people up here marching. Yep. You see what I'm saying? It's almost stupid. Any type of political thing you're talking about. Yep. To get some subsidies from this doggone beast. Yep. When the beast is almost out. So some of our people going to have to bear the burden. I'm thinking, I really don't know. That's the point I'm dumbfounded on. All I know is those people who are thinking the right way, they can be saved. I know what I'm talking about. I did the lecture on the 14th of August called the Stop the Cosmic People. And ever since then, I got a UFO over my house every night. And last night I got two of them over my house. And I didn't know, but I got a brother in society. He said, them UFOs, man. I said, I thought them were stars. And they turn red and green and like this and stuff. But at 11 o'clock, they leave. That ain't no doggone stuff.
That's the same thing Farrakhan said when he went to...
Right, okay, look at it.
He said when he came back,
that's it.
They flew airplane level.
They
gave him signals of red and white.
Red, black, and green. That's right, check this out. So, me and the sister, we go up to Chattanooga. Go up there and she said she wanted to go up there and hear me lecture. We go up there and I get out of the place. I get out of the place. I do about 5 hours and stuff. The spirit hit me. I get out of the place and I said, that's the ship. Gotcha, man. That's the damn stuff. And it looked like one time. I said, no, that's the ship. And it looked like a star. I said, okay, we got in the car. And she can bear witness to this. When we got on the interstate, it dropped down to the doggone trees. Am I lying? And that baby flew up. That baby followed us into Atlanta with the trees. Tree level. And sat right behind the crib. And it's there tonight. It's there right now. What I'm trying to say is, there is protection for us thinking the right way. Yeah. If you immerse yourself, you backed up. You backed up. You see what I'm saying? And I'm talking about the kind of protection you walk out in front of a car and won't even get hit. And I know what I'm talking about because I got a sister named Tamba Keeley in Tennessee, and she's two. When they leave our house at 11, I believe they go to hers, but she get them around 2 in another time zone. She said, well, they here. They here. And look out your window and see. I said, well, mine ain't here. She said, mine is out here. But see, I tell you, that sister, them sisters are advanced. Yeah. They came, 3 black men came and got her. Said, let's go. They went and crossed town to her sister's house, and she went in the house and said, okay, she's going to be all right now. She went back home. The next day, a car was doing about 100, and here's her sister. Sister flew up in the air, hit the back of the car, bounced on the doggone street, and got up walking. Like this. I saw the sister the next day. Am I lying? That's right. Now, a few little bruises. Wasn't he hurt? 2 white girls got in the car and followed the car, and it was a black guy, and got the number, and they put the guy in jail. They came and got her. Said, let's go. She said, where you want to go? She said, I want to go to the Vatican in Rome. So they took her to the Vatican in Rome because they housing the preserved body of Jesus Christ. The cracker got it over in the Vatican in Rome. And all presidential figures and Masons go and see that. They say, if this is Jesus Christ who is God, and I'm looking over him, then I must be God too. And this is how they get their reaffirmation to run the world. Anyway, she said, I think it's Vatican. So she went to the Vatican in Rome. And she saw all these archetypes and stuff they got out of Egypt and all kinds of papers and stuff under the basement. She said she saw the body of Jesus Christ there. He was sitting down. She said, a man with dreads and a beautiful face. She said, and she wanted to touch him. And then 3 black men told her, don't touch him. And all right, don't touch him. And she said, then they heard somebody coming. They said somebody coming, and they took her, and the next thing you know, she ended up in D.C. And then she saw the UFOs coming and beaming down and hitting the doggone buildings, and the buildings falling like doggone dirt and stuff. And then she looked back, and next thing you know, she was on a mountain, and the guy was Jesus. The guy had followed. He said, "Come on, I got someplace out." He was talking clear once. Said, "I got someplace I want you to go." And she turned around and she said, "If I go, will I be able to come back?" He said, "Maybe you will, and maybe you won't." And she hesitated. He said, "You're not ready. I'll be back." You know. You see what I'm saying? But she saw the doggone buildings falling, and we know in the book Other Tongues of the Flesh, they talk about how 5 million crabs gonna come and just rock this place. But that was 1954. It's gonna be millions and millions of them. They say the sky gonna be so full of them you can't even see. They coming to tear this place up.
Now that's our brothers. That's not.
That's our brothers. Our brothers are the cosmic retribution. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
Now, but our brothers, which are black people, they also got other brothers in the interplanetary brotherhood that are of other species, but they're down with the interplanetary brotherhood. You see what I'm saying? So they're coming to rock this place. This beast don't even have a chance.
Well, we'll be all right.
Yeah, we'll be all right. But see, the point about that is this here about death. You got to understand. So it's not such a tragedy. If your physical body don't want to act right and allow you to do the right thing, then the interplanetary brotherhood just remove you from your physical body, which is death. So the white man move you that so that energy can go someplace else and be rechanneled into some positive energy. So even when you die, you see, it's just freeing you so you can do greater works. Because you're going to be on a fourth dimensional plane anyway once you die. And see the point about that, that's why the Africans, when they used to roll in, they would go, kill us. Because we're going to die anyway, kill us. And the white man said, I don't understand why they dying. Hey, you doing us a favor. This is the third dimension. This is the lowest part on the plane. You see what I'm saying? And I wasn't like the priest where I could go in and out of the third dimension, so kill me so I can be straight. So death is actually good. And especially for some of these people, what we do, we don't even know we don't even know who the hell we are. I don't give a damn how much money you know. You got it. You don't know who the hell you are. You eating, sleeping, and getting a little, and screwing a little bit, and put on a little bit of clothes, and go back to that cracker job, and a little menial stuff that we do. You don't even need to be living. You don't even justify your stuff down here. We'll put here to struggle, to bring in a new world of coming, and just to be sitting up here functioning under the cracker stuff and being content with that, you need to die. It's simple as that. We either down with it or not. Our people this is like on 88, and I thought I was gonna get this answer. I was at Clark. I said, do I have the right to be happy? Now I've been saying that stuff for years, and the reply back is yes, you do have the right to be happy. I said, do I have the right to be happy? One brother said, no, hell no, you don't. He said, as long as your brother's over there in the bottom, nasty, drugged up, sick, and out of their mind, you ain't got no right to be happy. What makes me give me the right to be happy? You see? And I live by that now. So that don't bother me no more. You understand what I'm saying? And at that point right there, I stopped living for other black people. I don't give a damn what they think about me. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't have the right to be happy. We got a divine responsibility. All our people have died, and all the old people have sacrificed. And even though they was out of their mind wanting us to have a better time, the real sacrifice, because they know now the real sacrifice is to bring our people out of this mess. And we shouldn't be doing nothing 24/7 or doing that. We understand we in slavery, because capitalism is slavery, and we got to go to some work. But we use that as a damn excuse too much. I mean, there is that reality. You understand what I'm saying? But on the other hand, we supposed to be doing this. Like I said, and I can bear witness, my brother can bear witness. I was in Marriott perimeter with a Jew man from New York in fall of 1989. He said, I was going to get $100,000 to design shoes for that white man. And between 89 and cutting that deal, in 1990, I started working up at Stiegel's just to get me some extra money, which is a place in there used to sell hamburgers and shit to the people. I don't work there no more. I quit last week. I ain't selling that part to the people. But anyway, I started working up there, right? And between 1989 and 1990, I literally died. All I wanted to do was to do this. And I ain't know, it was a year later, I said, damn, now look at this. Now I'm going to show you how spiritual this is, or how crazy it is, one. Sue me if I'm wrong. A year later, I'm into this knowledge, and I had done forgot the deal that the white man done set up for me to make millions of dollars. Hope God to kill me. If I'm lying, like they say, hope my God may kill me. Like they say. I literally forgot it. Because I remember back in 88, I begged God one night. I said, give me the truth and let me work with my people no matter how hard it hurt. And he showed up blessed me. Well, he showed up made sure that, because I forgot my deal. I'm talking about literally millions of dollars, because the white boy was going to set me up, because I was working for that cracker, and he was going to set me up. He said, I'm going to bankroll you. And not only that, he said, well, you can go in the black community and get some of your investors, and you can do the black thing. And I was going to get Herman Russell and a couple other people to bankroll me. And I had it, because I had the cracker backing me up. And stuff, right? And I met with him in the fall of '89, and to this day, and it was a year later, I literally forgot. So I know that this is what time it is. This is what we supposed to be doing. You see what I'm saying? This is what we supposed to be doing. But we ain't asking much. Read a little books, meditate, and do the diet. Knowledge, meditate, and diet. Some people say, well, what about helping all black people? Let me tell you how the thing goes. You weigh yourself thin. Because I used to think, how you going to save the masses? You save the nucleus. The quantity. Save the quality and not the quantity. Now what I mean by that? The quantity or the masses is a popular culture. They go with what feels good, what tastes good, what smells good, what sounds good, and what looks good. That's the animal box. They are a popular culture. The nucleus, the small few, they get down to business. And so what happened with the nucleus, they illuminate, they radiate. And so then some of the masses pull into it like this. So you pull from the inside out, other than trying to wear yourself thin from the outside in. That's what everybody's doing. You understand what I'm saying? The grassroots thing, so you wear yourself thin. That's why you got all the black power leaders from the 60s running around here crazy now. You see what I'm saying? And some of them going with white women, and some of them are and all. They sitting there rubbing a damn stick, and ain't nothing happening. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Because you cleaning up from the wrong end. See, cleaning up from the wrong end is if you in a hole and you cleaning up trash, shoveling out trash. But you got a white man on top of the hole and he's steady pouring trash in. The object is not to still clean up the trash because more trash comes. The object is to go up on top of the hole and kill the white man. So kill that crocker so when you go back down there in the hole, you can clean it out good. So we talking about the nucleus. That's real revolution because what? Look at the white man. He got this science from Egypt because in Egypt the priests ran things. And then it radiated out. So when he runs his secret societies, you got one small clique controlling everybody. You understand what I'm saying? It's not the masses. Every white person dumb as hell too. Leaving America and all this stuff. You got one small clique. They got that from our science. The nucleus, because the smallest atom is what controls the world anyway. Everything comes from the smallest atom. So it's not the greater that's the strongest. It's the smallest that's the strongest. That's physics. You understand what I'm saying? That's why they call the Bendu seed or the Akash or the melanin or the black dot. It's the small seed. It's one point. That point is a history in time and a doorway to another dimension and a doorway to chemical celestial greatness. It's the smallest. Down to the smallest atom. It's not the biggest mass matter. That is another manifestation of what the small came down. So it's the same thing in liberation. So we think about the masses and we get wore out. It wears us thin. So now we got all these people up here, doing all kinds of things and all. They doing all this community stuff, but it ain't gonna do that. See, the white man knows as long as you sitting up here trying to change the physical condition and not trying to get into the spiritual hookup of what manifests the spiritual, physical, you lose. You lose. You see what I'm saying? That's why he takes a small disease like AIDS and kill millions. He's making from the small to the biggest. You see what I'm saying? He ain't chopping off all the millions' heads no more. There's not a blood fest going on out here, but people are dying. It's the same thing with the liberation also too. So that's one way to do it. So that's why a lot of times we say, well, we always talk, and things never go. We got enough people right in here. If everybody right in here put their minds and meditated enough, we can change one portion of the city. And that part can add on. So now the point about this being saved is this here. Those who want to be saved will be saved. You see what I'm saying? Will be saved. Some of our people love that white man to death. You see what I'm saying? And we hate ourselves. So the best thing for them is to go back to where they came from so they can be rechanneled. But we thinking of this physical body too much. And this physical body is not the real you. It's only an expression of what is on the inside, which is the greater you, which is the only you that really is, and that's the spiritual you. That's why you need to start meditating. You see what I'm saying? You need to start meditating. Why? Because you can get to that level of knowledge. Take them vitamins. You know what I'm saying? Tell them to get you some vitamin B complex. That's neurotransmitters. Get you some niacin. That's a blood thinner to thin out the blood. Get you some stuff for the melanin. Get you some also get you some L-lysine. That's an amino acid, and then get you some amino acids with L-lysine. Get you some selenium. That's a mineral. You see what I'm saying? For phenylalanine. Get those type of vitamins and stuff, you know, and stuff that works with all this stuff that bring you to a high vibratory rate. You see what I'm saying? And start meditating. Get you some candles and some incense and sit down in a room and start meditating. And you know the funny part about it is, it's always happened this way. When you first get down there, it won't be a short time before you have a spiritual experience but you know this stuff is real. Like the sister the other night. She said, I want to go in there. I want to go in that temple you got on the wall. And before she knew it, she was in the temple. When I looked up, she was boo-hooing like a big dog because they told her she had to go back because her body was not quickened enough to stay in there. But she wanted to go. You see? But just 1 or 2 nights and stuff. But that's how the spirit works and stuff. First night you did it, she did her third eye was open. That's the type of stuff we talk about. The type of stuff that we can move among this beast, whereas we'll have the kind of powers when the beast on one street come pick us up, we'll know it 3 days in advance. Like them doggone people did, the Orions did, and killed them in 6 minutes. You see? So that's the kind of stuff we talk about. Anything you can think of in the universe, do you see in them comic books, that stuff exists. There ain't one thing you can think of that don't exist that you can't do. What's that for?
Yeah, I got a question about the vitamins and minerals, right? Are we supposed to balance that out somehow?
This sister here can give you all, but she can drop the most amount of knowledge on you
I
about
can
it.
do that too.
But
Number one,
it's all kind of, that cracker's got so many books.
but number one, let me tell you something too. I hate to say this and all, but you got to tell the truth. I work at Steagles, and it snowed back here in March. A week later, we didn't have no chicken. No, 2 weeks later, we didn't have no chicken. I said, what the devil going on? They said, well, the chicken place out of chicken. He said, what? Say the eggs that was incubating at that time, they didn't grow. I never know, wait a damn minute here. Not take a chicken damn near months to grow. And you mean to tell me that you giving people chicken 2 weeks? You got a grown chicken on your table? Come on, man. They'll lock you up for taking steroids. But they get the doggone chicken and steroids and you eating it. Then you understand why the baby got breast at doggone 6. You see what I'm saying? And now you understand how the cancer and all this stuff, animals in the digestive system, which triggers the doggone AIDS. It's in the chicken. Because black people, and we know the beef. That ain't nothing but a big blob of blood you eat. You see what I'm saying? But we know the beef. The beef is gone, you know that. But the chicken, 2 to 3 weeks at the maximum. They got a grown chicken. And what's the science on it? He went to a chiropractor. The guy at the science. Marietta. And they told him, they said that chicken developed cancer and get a cancer on it. They cut that cancer off.
This cracker, I was in a lecture, and this cracker was a chicken farm. So I'm not getting this from nobody.
Right, the chicken farmer now. They developed cancer. They cut that cancer off, run it up, put it back in the feed because there's more protein. It's got the steroids. Then since the chicken eat on droppings and since the steroids is in the dropping, they grind that up and put it back in the doggone feed. So you eating a whole bunch of dookie and cancer, and you getting all the steroids and cancer. Then you understand what's going on. Don't mess with the chicken. Y'all need to get off the doggone chicken. Hell, but meat, man, you get off all that, because I swear you can go to the health food store and get any kind of meat you want in a soy product. That's what you need to eat. I'm telling you, don't mess with the chicken. Then you understand why people killing each other. They on that drug, they on that thing. Well, how on that thing? That doggone chicken. And that's why you got 4 of them right there you sit alone. You got Kentucky Fried, Mrs. Winters, Churches, and Popeyes. Right there together, all them chicken places. And you ain't got one burger place. Yeah, you got Burger King, even though that's bad too. But they're still saying that, hey, we gonna kill you with the chicken too. And the burgers, I need not even talk about no beef. So the Surgeon General came on in March and told you that all the beef is contaminated and people still eating this shit. That's why they tell the people, that's why the health food man came to Steagles and told him, if you can't cook medium rare burgers no more. If you do, we locking you up.
Yeah, they told us that.
Do you know why they told them that for? Because they know that the beef ain't no more good. And you gotta cook it to the, so you can slim
kill it.
And all, you gotta kill all that stuff. And all right. And it ain't nothing but rubber. That's all you eat is a car tire. But the thing about it is this here though. They say don't cook no more medium rare burgers. Why? Because it ain't no good. That beef is contaminated.
They put warning labels on beef now.
Surgeon General warns that this piece of chicken.
And all the time.
They call cancer.
And let me tell you something. White people pack up the doggone health food stuff.
One of the logic is why they want you to cook the meat is because they don't want you to go in a store